Hey y'all, hey family, it's your girl Sharita. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Hey, what's up y'all? Feeling very good this morning. It's your girl Sharita from the More Unlimited Growth Institute. And we are growing ourselves and our families, okay? At the same time, okay? For those of us parents out here, moms that are working to improve our kids' behavior, learning, focus, we know that the only way we're going to do that is if we take good care of ourselves, okay? So I'm back at you again to tell you how I lowered my blood pressure in 2 weeks with this beet juice, honey. We're going to make the beet juice. And I'm going to show you, okay? Now, I know, first, tell me how y'all doing. How are you doing, honey? Before I get into it, okay? I'm very excited about this, but I want to know, how are you doing? Are you taking care of yourself, okay? Are you getting up and having your morning routine that you do for yourself to clear your mind, get your thoughts together, your thoughts, your affirmation, your prayers? Write down your goals for the day. Write down what makes you amazing and why you're proud of yourself. Are you doing that, honey? Are you getting your exercise in before the kids get up, honey? Because that's what we do. We take good care of ourselves so that we are good, okay? And then we can parent from a place where our cup is full. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right? Now, I know personally, as a mom for 16 years, okay? We have a 16-year-old daughter, and then we have a 6-year-old daughter. Yeah, we waited 10 years before we had the next one, so it was it's a lot of adventures going on in this house, a lot of craziness, okay? But I know how much of a better parent we can be when we take good care of ourselves, okay? So this is a must. Now, let me know. Come on in here and get comfortable, okay? We're going to be making juice today. And let me know how y'all doing, okay? Now, all my life, my blood pressure has been very low. It's been low, okay? It's been like 112 over 70 or 106 over 106 over 68. That was how my blood pressure was all the time. Every time I went to the doctor, they would take my blood pressure and be like, yeah, your blood pressure is low. I'm like, yeah, I know, girl. My blood pressure was fine. However, life happened, okay? And I was really stressed between being a mom, being a wife, being a tutor and coach. I teach as well. And my schedule, and I wasn't sleeping enough. And honey, my blood pressure shot through the roof. All of a sudden, I was looking at numbers like 148 over 97, 160 over 102 or 105, and I was sober. Hey, cousin. What's up, girl? What's up, my love? Welcome. Come on in here and get comfortable, okay? We talking about this beet juice and how I lowered my blood pressure in 2 weeks, son. Because I was not about to be in no doctor's office taking no medication. Okay, that's not how I roll. That's not my style. And no judgment for anybody else. That's not why I'm here. But it's just that I used to work in the medical field. Actually, I used to work in an emergency room. Okay, I was an ER tech. That's what they call them now. Now they call them PCAs. Patient care assistant, but I used to work in the emergency room. I used to draw blood. I used to take care, do patient care, everything, tons of stuff. Then I went on to become an EMT when I was in college, and I was on the ambulance going to, the scene and taking care of people and taking them to the facilities or the hospitals. I took people to dialysis, so I know the kidneys and the blood pressure. Like, I was just very curious about that, and I wanted to make sure I was healthy, okay? And I wanted to make sure that my family was healthy. But at the same time, I saw whenever I used medicine for anything, it only worked temporarily. And if I stopped taking the medicine, then the problems would come back. So to me, I'm like, the problem's not solved then. If it's still here, if I don't take this medication, you know. I didn't have any problems with blood pressure or anything back then, but I had like terrible migraines. And I used to pop Excedrin pills like candy all the time. And it made me jittery. And it's like I depended on them. And I used to have them constantly. And I'm like, this is not solving the problem. So I started taking better care of myself. So that, and using foods, right? To cure myself and cure my family instead. So that's why I do what I do. All right? That's why I do what I do. But one of the reasons. Other reasons because, you know, we got to stick together, check in with each other, make sure we all right. All right? Take good care of ourselves. All right. So my blood pressure, cousin, shot up very, very high out of nowhere. And that was scary because for me, like my blood pressure was always low. We have a blood pressure cuff in the house because I always have blood pressure. I always had a stethoscope. Maya wanted me to buy her a stethoscope so she could have she said, a real one, mommy, a real one, not a play one. Okay. So she's got a little doctor's coat. We got that for Christmas for her and the stethoscope. So we be checking blood pressure in this house, checking heart rate. We be doing all that stuff. Right. So I decided, like I said, I was not about to be up in no doctor's office taking no medication. I was like, what can I eat? What can I drink? What can I do? What can I put inside my body that's going to bring my blood pressure down? And what do I need to change in my lifestyle? So first off, I knew my sleep was terrible, y'all. I was going to bed like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and waking up at like 6 o'clock to go about the day. You know, my sleep was terrible. Also, I wasn't exercising. I was exhausted, you know, and I was just trying to get through the day. You know how many of y'all feel like that sometimes? Like you feel like the day is just running over you and you just trying to get through the day, okay? That's how I was. So I knew I had to sleep. I knew I had to start exercising. I knew I had to start drinking more water. It's another thing. So I put a little action plan together for myself. You know what I'm saying? You got to put an action plan together for whatever you want to change in your life. If you're not satisfied with something in the moment and you want to change or improve, you got to look at where am I now? What's the problem? What's causing this problem? And put together an action plan, okay? And then get to work. And one of the things that I make sure I started doing was juicing on a regular basis, okay? So I have that, and I also started taking sardines, eating sardines. I'm saying taking because I also looked up supplements that you can take. But your girl, I don't really like supplements, okay? I like everything is from scratch with me, like scratch. I want to go to the original source, okay? So I started taking fish oil capsules, but then I'm like, what can I eat that has the same effects but is more direct? You know what I mean? And is not broken down, not altered, not changed, not made into something else. And I found out sardines is basically a multivitamin that helps you take care of blood pressure and joints. I did a live on sardines a little while ago, but the sound wasn't working. Man, I couldn't believe that mess. So I'm going to have to do it again. I'm going to let y'all know about that. But this beet juice is one thing. If you don't do nothing else, honey, make you some beet juice. If you don't have a juicer yet, like if you don't have a juicer, invest in one. And if you don't have one yet, there are places that you can go. I know there's a couple of places that's close enough to my house I could drive to where they could deliver that they make juice. Like, get you some juice, honey. That is power packed, okay? All right, so what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be making this juice, but I'm also going to be telling you the health benefits of each ingredient that I'm putting in the juice at the same time. All right? Because, you know, I'm a teacher and I do this and I'm a nerd, okay? I've been a nerd all my life. You know, I can't just turn that off. Hello, Ambi. Welcome. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We got a good one for y'all today. I was just giving a little background of how my blood pressure was shot out of control at one point, and I did not want to go to the doctor's office and get on no medication because I don't do that. So I did a couple of things, and this beet juice is like you can lower your blood pressure if you drink this beet juice, okay? So, but hashtag replay on that, but we didn't start doing it. Now, I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show y'all what I got set up here. Now, yeah, I said before that for me, the game changer for me is to include more raw foods into my diet, like a lot of raw foods into my diet than I eat my other stuff. The last couple of days, I was eating my sardines before I was going to the gym. By the time I got back, I wasn't really hungry. And then I would get busy and not do it. So today, y'all helping me get back on track, honey, because when I consume raw foods, I feel so good. So we doing this together. Thank y'all for being here because, you know, y'all helping me be on track. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what we got here. Okay. So, first, before we get started, maybe why we get started. Okay, so I have the juicer here. This is the Nama juice. It's all set up. I set it up. I set everything up so I don't even have to go running back and forth to the refrigerator, okay? So we got the juicer. I have this NutriBullet, okay? But I have a smoothie that we made yesterday, me and Jazzy. It's, I didn't have any spinach, so I got some today to add to it. So I'm making it more, you know, you have a Nama also, Amy? How you like your Nama juicer? I love mine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wait to show you how you can put this stuff in here and it just rolls and how beautiful the juice looks when it comes. It's going to come out over here. Okay, and the pulp's going to come out on that side. So tell me how you like yours. So what I'm going to do just to spruce this up a little bit, make it a little, you know, because I don't really like the almond, especially in the morning. Amy said she loves hers. Me too, girl. Me too. I don't really like the almond milk and all that stuff heavy in the morning. I really like my smoothies more water-based. But we didn't have no spinach nothing yesterday. You should start juicing in November. Amy just started juicing in November. Oh my gosh. Let us know how you've been doing with the juicing. What you've been juicing too. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna add more water to mine. Jazzy liked the ones with the almond milk and the vanilla one. I like the almond milk with no vanilla flavoring. I'll add my own vanilla. And Jazzy be like, "Mom, get the one with the vanilla." So me and Jazzy smoothie buddies. Getting my husband and Maya to drink a smoothie is like, that's a task right there. I be sneaking smoothies into Maya's oatmeal. So this is what we got today. I asked Jazzy later, I said, is there some more smoothie left? She said, yes. Luke, I said, you want some? She said, no, I don't have no spinach in it. Oh, man, I almost shed a tear. I was like, yes, baby. She said, it don't have no spinach in it, so I ain't wasting my time with that smoothie. So I'm just going to, and then here I have the frozen bananas because your girl will let bananas go bad. They turn black. I blink and then they black. And I'm like, when did that happen? So I just take them out and put them in the bag. Actually, I put them on a tray so they can freeze separately, and I throw them in this bag. And then it's easy to do it. So I'm just going to add this to this, and then I'm going to put it up there to the NutriBullet. All right. So over here, that's nothing. That's just a container of raisins that I was using to hold up the phone, y'all. I have this bowl right here. This is the bowl I use when I'm cooking and I have garbage and stuff, and I just put it in this bowl. And here's a big pot that I use when I'm washing. So I washed this already. I didn't get a chance to come back and juice it, but you can see in here is the beet. I think there's 2 beets in here. Yep, 2 beets, a big cucumber or 2, and we have green apples. We're gonna talk about all this stuff. Ginger, one of my favorites. And where is it? Hiding all the way in the corner right there. This is turmeric. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using today when we're juicing. All right, so first let me just sit you back over here. I'm gonna turn you back around for a second. I am going to not press finish by accident. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let's see. So that's what I'm going to do first, because I got to get that out of the way. So in the morning, this is my plan I've been working on. I haven't mastered it yet because, like I said, I'm on a health journey, and we're all in this together. You know, we're all working to improve our health and get more fit and take good care of ourselves, be masters of that self-care. All right. So We're all doing this together. So I'm just going to get this going. Y'all help me get back on track. I'm going to throw the spinach in here. I love drinking smoothies with spinach. I could do spinach or kale. Jazzy really likes just spinach, not the kale in there. But that's my smoothie partner. Jazzy is my smoothie partner, okay? So I add a little bit of water to that. Sometimes, like I'll do a water-based smoothie with the fruit and greens in it and everything, and bananas. Since I added water, I'm going to add 2 of these bananas in here. All right. So I'll do that, and then I'll add almonds to it. I've made almond milk with this Nama juicer. Okay, and that almond milk ain't like nothing you ever tasted. You know what I'm saying? I did forget something, y'all. I forgot to let me see. Let me make sure it's not in the dishwasher behind me before I start ready. It shouldn't be. I had told this child, do not put this in the dishwasher because I don't want it to, rust. You know, kids don't be listening. You know, them dumb kids don't be listening. They hard-headed. All right. So I'll put this on here, and then I'll flip around and let you see how it's done, baby. I like this NutriBullet because it's like the same. Let me flip this around. It's like the same. Let me make sure that nothing's leaking. You set it, forget it. You put this thing on here, and then, oh, child, forgot to plug it in. Ain't that some mess? Let me take this back off because it's pretty cool how it starts just recording by itself. What in the world? I done forgot to plug the doggone thing in. Okay, let me make sure. So that's on. Okay. So now I'll just put this here. So we got that out the way. I don't have to worry about that. Woo! And be like, I made the juice, but I didn't make no smoothie. All right, so come on, computer. We got some things to talk about. First thing we're going to do is this pineapple. I cut it. Listen, when I'm in a pinch, I will go in that store, and it's like a supermarket / Asian market in there. I love the place, and they got cut up pineapple, cantaloupe, honeydew melon. But when you cut it, right, man, when you open it up, it's not the same. It's so much sweeter, okay? So we got this. It's the first thing that's going to go in the juicer. The first thing, I already ate a piece, y'all. It's so good. And that's the thing, too. You be in here juicing, you be working with raw foods. It's so sweet, it's so flavorful. Like it tastes so good that it's like you don't need nothing else. You know what I mean? It's weird to me sometimes. And putting it in there, like how much of it's gonna make it in the juicer, especially if my kids in here, they be eating it, they be eating the cucumber, they be eating everything. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. It makes me want to cry. That is so sweet, y'all. All right, so 10 amazing health benefits of pineapples. You got to chop it and put it inside the juicer, okay? You got to take this thing out first that you used to push food down from the top in case it gets stuck. So I'm going to take this out, put that to the side, okay? So we got pineapple, health benefits of pineapple. It tastes good. Great source of healthy carbs. Okay. And the pineapples contain 3 kinds of carbohydrates that help the body. They are called glucose, sucrose, and fructose. They're necessary for chemical reactions in the body. And a single cup of pineapples has around 21.7 grams of carbohydrates. All right. And then even if all you consume are pineapples, you will get the necessary carbohydrates you need to survive. Number 2, it improves immunity. All right. Now we were saying before, this is cold and flu season, right? And we say cold and flu, but cold, flu, and COVID, right? We need to make sure that we are focusing on our immune systems. Make sure we are building them up. When I was, when COVID first came around, I was just like focused on making sure that our families' immune systems were functioning well. That's what I was focusing on, okay? So that whatever comes in from the outside, our immune system's like, okay, we can handle it. So improves immunity. Some pineapples contain bromelain. They are a key defender against any external viruses affecting your body. Okay? Imagine not getting sick anymore due to an increased intake of pineapples on a daily basis. Ciao. Number 3, lowers the risk of cancer. Bromelain is an active anti-inflammatory agent that helps prevent the spread of cancerous cells across the body. We need to really pay attention to the inflammation in our bodies, okay? Now, I talk about my joints. I have really bad joint pain. That's inflammation. So eating foods that that will make sure that your body doesn't become inflamed, your joints, okay, don't become inflamed, then that's going to help you with that. All right. So the cancer cells can't spread if they don't have if your body is not inflamed. Okay. It may help heal wounds. Certain diseases can prevent the body from healing itself properly. And we have to make sure that our body is always able to heal itself properly. A weak body cannot sustain a cellular growth. Hence, the person's life could be in danger. The high quantity of bromelain in pineapples has shown to increase the healing ability in human beings. Look at that. Number 5, anybody interested in improving their gut health? Pineapples. Your gut is the primary indicator of your health. An efficient and healthy gut will show its effect on a person's face, while a weak digestion can lead to several gastrointestinal problems. Number 6, strengthens bones. All right. Along with bromelain, pineapples also contain manganese that is important for bone regeneration as well as bone growth and health. Okay. See, the thing is that our bodies can heal itself. Our bodies are amazing. Anything that goes wrong in our bodies, on the inside of our bodies, is trying to fix. Case in point, I burnt myself the other day right here, right? And I, in the past, if I had a burn, put honey on it and wrapped it up and just let my body do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Because your body is working to always heal you, okay? But what are we feeding our immune systems? Number 7, improves eye health. Do you have weak eyesight? Well, if you are tired of wearing glasses and want to enhance your eye health, then the best thing you can do is eat pineapples. Yeah, I used to wear glasses years ago. And then I had the same mindset. If I can't see without these glasses, something wrong. Okay? I don't want to need the glasses to see. So I started figuring out how I can improve my eyesight and not need my glasses anymore, because I feel like the glasses made my eyes dependent on them and weaker. Okay? Eat pineapples. All right? Number 9, alleviates common cold. Changing seasons brings with it a plethora of diseases. A lot of people have to face the effects of common cold, including a runny nose as well as a weak immune system. So you're eating pineapple, it helps reduce mucus production and also increases the effectiveness of the immune system. Win-win. Number 2, strengthens gums. Okay. Pineapples also consist of astringent, which helps prevent bacteria from affecting your gums. Our mouth, our oral care, is what we put in our mouths, what we eat. that's a big factor in how healthy our mouth, our gums, our teeth are. Okay, so eating something is very good for your mouth, for your teeth, for your oral care is important. These pineapples got it, y'all. Got it. All right. So it reduces the risk of having to suffer for weeks if you have an infection, okay, and pain, okay, when you're trying to chew something. Okay, very good. So that's number 10. So we did pineapples. Y'all, we're going to go on to beetroot in a second. But first, let's put this in here. Let's put these pineapples in the juicer. So I'm going to take this thing off. My Nama juicer, when you pull it back, it's supposed to stay up. But I don't know what happened. Kids messing with it, whatever. It don't stay up, so I just take it off. Okay. We're going to put these pineapples in here. And I'm going to try not to eat some. No, I ain't. I'm going to eat some. Let me just tell the truth, okay? I'm going to eat some pineapples. Yeah. And you know what? In your house, you got to be you have to put, I'm going to leave some aside, okay? Because I got to put some beets in here, too. I'll end up sometimes I put so much in the juicer that it overflows. But today I'm going to try to just make enough for that container right there, y'all. So I can just go ahead and stir it up and then taste it. Y'all see. All right. So I'm going to put the leftover pineapples over here with the spinach. And I'll eat some more pineapple. I don't know what my foot just did right then, but that was good. All right. Next, beetroot. After that, we're going to do cucumber, because I forgot to put cucumber up there. Health benefit. Okay, so first, when I'm juicing this beetroot, now when I first got these greens wasn't like this, because I juice everything, but also the greens, but it's been hanging out in the fridge, you know what I mean? Let me take this off, y'all. Don't worry about this part. Don't worry about this part. I washed it, but I didn't see that rubber band on there earlier. So don't worry about that. Don't put that in your juicer. Okay, so we're gonna juice everything. You really gotta let these beets soak because it's pretty dirty. Okay, it's a root vegetable. It grows in the ground, and then everything else grows up like this. So you got the beet, and you have look at these stems. Look how beautiful they are. Okay, so we're going to cut this off. And I'm going to add this to the juicer as well. And then also I'm going to add some of the greens too. If I added some water, let these soak in water for a little bit, it'll liven these greens up a little. Then I'm going to add beets. So let me put this over here. Let's just see when I cut the beets. They stain. Look how red they are on the inside. They're beautiful, right? But they stain. It will stain your cutting board. And then here's the thing too. You eat beets, or you drink juice. When you use the bathroom, it might be red, okay? So don't be alarmed. You're not bleeding. It's the beets, okay? They're very good for you. So we got the beets. So number one, make sure, and now everything here says May. Okay, here's another one. He's a big one. Everything here says May, but you know what? Some people are a little cautious about saying that certain fruits can cure. Like me, I'm saying this, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I said I lowered my blood pressure in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a mom, a wife. And I've just been taking care of myself and my family using foods, using herbs for years. All right. So I have to tell you, I have to give you that disclaimer right there. I'm not a doctor. So that's why people are a little nervous about, and they say May. So everything in this article, almost everything in this article says May. All right. But trust yourself, trust your intuition. That's what I do. I just, I see how I feel. I see what the effects are, okay? I need another bowl. Y'all. I need another bowl. Y'all got like 1,000 of these bowls because I'm always needing another bowl, okay? So let me put some in here, and some is going to go in a juicer. The rest going to go in a juicer. All right, so may treat anxiety disorder, okay? So it says anxiety and depression are two major health-related issues. Let me move this, put this up here so I can see everything easier. And then you can sit over here. Okay, may treat anxiety disorder. Anxiety and depression are two major health-related issues that mainly result from stress-related disorders. Beetroot health benefits are due to its potential antioxidants. He said potential. Ain't no potential. Like betalates and betaine, vitamin C, and flavonoids of beetroots acts as anxiolytics. That's my first time seeing that word, y'all, but I'm going to read these words. And antidepressants, okay? So, if you have a lot of stress, and then I tell you I was very stressed, and that's what made my blood pressure go so high. Look at my fingers. They're red from the beets. That's what made my blood pressure go so high, because I was stressing, okay? And beets can help reduce that stress, which helps with anxiety disorder. Look at that. Let me throw a beet in there. May lower blood pressure. I'm telling you, listen, I'm not a doctor, but ain't no may. This lowered my blood pressure, okay? And it has fast effects on your blood pressure. It really does. It does. It's not taking a long time, but for me to consistently see low numbers, it took about 2 weeks for me to consistently see low numbers and for it to return back to what it was, okay? So it says a rich source of dietary nitrate in beetroot helps in the reduction of blood pressure. It converts nitric oxide and prevents hypertension, therefore probably reduces the risk of cardiovascular events. This author is very careful. All right. It also says number 3, may have anti-thrombotic and anti-inflammatory properties. Okay? Listen. I've come to realize there's so many food. Most of the foods that are natural have anti-inflammatory properties, and it's my belief that they say anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, anti. It's just coming from a place of where you have problems in your body. But if you have these nutrients in your body all the time, then there's nothing to fight. You don't have to fight inflammation, right? We don't have to fight the bad bacteria that's in our bodies, because we're giving our bodies what it needs anyway. So we never have those problems in the first place. So that's how I look at things. What can I eat that's going to give my body what it's asking for, what it needs to function optimally? Okay. Beetroot juice contains a variety of potentially bioactive phytochemicals, including betalains and flavonoids, which may prevent clotting and leukocyte adhesion, thus having anti-thrombotic and anti-inflammatory effects. Okay, y'all. All right. And I know those blood vessels, it helps with the circulation as well. Okay. Number 4, improves athletic performance. So high nitrate supplementation of beetroot juice. So basically drinking beetroot juice, which is high in nitrates, helps in improving performance during high-intensity intermittent exercise by increasing nitric oxide levels. Therefore, beetroot juice can improve cardiorespiratory endurance and oxygen uptake in athletes by increasing efficiency in athletes. Listen, I'm stumbling over my words and my mouth is juicy since I ate that pineapple, all right? That's my current situation. Since I ate that pineapple, my mouth is juicy, okay? That's what we dealing with here, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish reading about beets. And see my red fingers? You're going to see my cutting board is red too, okay? So just be careful because it does stain. All right, and then I'm going to start the juicer so we can see, because it's already almost at the top. So we can start to see the juicer, start to see the juice come out. Protects liver. The antioxidants like betalains, flavonoids, and phenolics present in beetroot protect against hepatotoxicity. All right. So let's see what that means. These compounds help in scavenging free radicals to inhibit lipid peroxidation, peroxidation, increase antioxidant deficits, and protect the liver. Okay, so that toxicity in there. See, the liver, I know the liver is our detox system. Okay, so it needs to have what it needs so they can detox our bodies properly. All right, so I could definitely see where that comes from. All right, and that, like I always say, I'm not going to run away from these words. I'm going to pronounce it, even if I mess them up, because that's what I teach my students to do. I tutor students. That's what I teach them to do. Okay. All right, so we need to scavenge free radicals, and we need an increase in antioxidant deficits to protect the liver. Number 6, may prevent dementia. Nitrate in beetroot juice just increases cerebral blood flow to the brain and improves connections within the motor community. Okay, so it improves the early stages of dementia and cognitive performance in the aging brain. Okay, so the blood flow, remember I told you it's good for circulation? It's also good for the heart. Okay, it's very important. Treats anemia. Okay, and that's associated with iron deficiency. I used to have anemia. I used to be anemic. It has serious implications. It contains compounds like flavonoid phenols, and these compounds increase serum iron levels. Okay, and it possesses if my students watching, they're gonna be like, Miss Sharita, hematopoietic effects and treatment of anemia. All right, good for pregnancy. So it's one of the richest sources of folate. Now, we know when we was pregnant, we had the multivitamin that needed to have that folate in there, right? Y'all remember that, right? Important for healthy heart and for women trying to conceive. And it prevents spinal cord defects in the baby. Now, we remember that. Healthy heart, okay, reduces high-density lipoprotein. That's the HDL, the bad cholesterol. And then low density. And the total cholesterol, actually, LDL is the bad one, I think. I'm going to have to double check. Therefore, it inhibits chronic inflammation and reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases. So there's the inflammation again, okay? Prevents birth defects. That's the folic acid we was talking about. Anti-diabetic. So if you have diabetes or have diabetes running in your family, I know I do, right? Beetroot juice was a particularly rich source of betaline. Okay, and this reduces blood glucose, and that it helps with the insulin response. Now I'm just summarizing so I can get through to the next one. All right. Hello, Dana. Welcome. We are juicing today, and we are making beetroot juice. Okay. And then also it prevents respiratory infections. Okay. Let's see. Which could be expected to boost innate immune defense in upper and lower airways. Okay, because we just kept talking about the same thing, the nitric oxide, okay, the nitrate, increases in bioavailability of nitric oxide. So it's just the same thing we're saying all over again. So I'm going to turn this around. We're going to see what we got so far, because we got more things that we're going to add to this juice, y'all. We got more things we're going to add to this juice. Now, I'm a juicer. Gives you a lot of juice. I used to have a juicer in the past, Dana, I used to have a juicer in the past. So I would put everything in there and it would make all that noise and then a little bit of juice come out. That's not what this juicer does. So I'm not getting paid to promote Nama Juicer. I'm just letting y'all know that this is what I use. I had to get this juicer because it does a really good job. All right. So let me turn this around again. All right, so see what we got so far. We got the pineapple, and we have the beets in here as well. That's all we have so far. Okay, so we got more stuff to put in it. I'm going to put the top on there, and I gotta put my top like this because that thing stop. I think the kids messing with it. Okay, and then you turn it on. All right, so we're gonna start juicing. Make sure everything is set up. I gotta stop it, y'all, because I got the wrong thing. This is supposed to catch the pulp, and this one is supposed to catch the juice, but I got it the other way around. I gotta do a quick little switch here. But y'all see it's already starting. It's already starting to give us, I'm going to have to clean that up. Already starting to give us some juice. All right? All right, now we get to see. So I'm going to come on this side so we can see and turn it back in and let it do its thing. So this right now so far is beets and pineapple. And it does a really good job at, look at that, breaking everything down. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to add some other stuff to it in a second. Now over here, you see Coke coming out. And what I be wanting to do all the time, I want to do is use that to make muffins. And I never do, so hopefully I'll do it soon. Here's more juice coming out. More juice. That is pure nutrition. Dana says, I have an old juice and I have yet to use it. Oh, really? Okay. I share recipes for good juices all the time, though. I hear that. Look at all that juice we got so far. Let me go to the bottom so y'all can really see how much juice we got so far. Just for the beets and the pineapple. Okay? That's very good. But it ain't the best, though, because we got ginger, we have turmeric, we got cucumbers, and we have green apples. Now, what makes this sweet? Actually, the beets make it sweet already. This is what I'm using to pop up with my little container of raisins on. We ain't doing nothing with raisins today. I'm just using it to prop this up. Look at all that juice already. This smells amazing in here, alright? So let me get beetroot out of here. Alright, so now we're going to do the health benefits of ginger. Now, let me get the ginger out. I just took this one. See, I like a lot of ginger in mine. I like a lot of ginger. And I try not to make it too spicy because, I forgot to show y'all my cutting board here. You see how it stains and makes everything really wet? Okay, so you just gotta, and like I said before, we use the bathroom. It's gonna be red in that toilet, and don't be alarmed, okay? It's just beets. Alright, so I'm gonna add this ginger to it. I try not to make it too strong with ginger. So I'm gonna turn this off. It smells so good in here. And then when I cut this ginger open, it smells even better. So I'm gonna put this in here. I guess I'll taste it later and see if it's okay, or if I'm gonna add this piece too. In the meantime, I'm going to put this in the leftover bowl. I still got beets in here. Still got juice. And then, you know, we can make some more juice tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You can drink the juice as soon as it comes out for the best effect, okay? Drink it as soon as you finish. But it's also good. It can keep in the fridge for a couple of days, okay? But not too long. I did that one time. I was excited. I made a whole bunch of juice, and I had those jars. And I had juice in there, like, I'm going to make juice for the whole week. And then I read that if you drink the juice after a while, you can get a stomach ache. And I didn't realize that. And then I did drink one, and my stomach did hurt. So definitely drink it fresh, okay? All right. Dave, did I see Dave Roberts coming in here? Did I see Dave Roberts? Hey, Dave, how you doing? Welcome. Come on in here and get comfortable. And we making juice today. All right, so ginger. So I'm going to try to be quicker with this, guys. I'm going to try to be quicker with this. All right, y'all. And how y'all doing? How are you doing today? Are you taking care of yourself? Okay. Are you taking control of your own health? Are you taking control of the growth of your family? Okay. Yourself and your family. You are in control. And anything you want to accomplish, you can accomplish. Don't never let nobody tell you it's hard. See, my students and my kids, we don't say that. We don't say it's hard. We don't say I can't. I don't know. You know, we just say I got this. I'll figure it out. Okay? So whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. So if your health is not the best and you make a decision today that you want to improve it and put an action plan together and then get to work. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to accomplish, you will accomplish. I'm not saying that theoretically or because I heard other people say it. I'm saying it's because I've seen it and I've experienced it over and over again. We got this, all right? All right, so ginger, number one, contains gingerol, which has potent medicinal properties. Okay, so let me summarize it real quick. Gingerol has powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant effects. Okay, it helps reduce oxidative stress. Okay, and it results from having too many free radicals in the body. So we heard that again. Free radical. We heard that when we talk about the beets. The free radicals in the body, okay? We can't have too many of those, okay? So whatever foods we can eat or drink, okay, that will help us with that is okay, that's what we're going to do, all right? And again, we're hearing anti-inflammatory, okay? And we also need to have a high amount of antioxidants in our bodies so that our bodies can work optimally. So here we go again with that, all right? Number two, can treat morning sickness and other forms of nausea. Now, one thing that I don't like is when I'm carrying my babies is to have morning. I hate throwing up. I hate vomiting so much. I remember being in the room like, like it's not going down like that. I cannot stand it. Okay, so when I was carrying Jazzy, I didn't really know. I was just my determination, like, And I know I heard growing up, like, eat crackers, you know, when you first wake up in the morning, eat something small, ease into it, right? But when I had Maya, when I was carrying Maya, I was drinking that ginger tea, okay? So, it helps with pregnancy-related nausea, commonly known as morning sickness, okay? And also it helps with relieve nausea and vomiting for people undergoing certain types of surgery. Okay? Now, when my mother-in-law was in the hospital, I wanted so bad for her to have, and that was such a tough time for us. I would go visit her every day. Like, I was so hurt behind that. But I know when she was at home, she would drink some ginger tea if she didn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? I wanted her to have that so bad, okay? When she was in the hospital. But, you know, in the hospital, they don't give you food. I think about that sometimes. Like, what if they gave beetroot juice to all the heart patients in the hospital? What would happen? You understand what I'm saying? They don't do that in the hospital. But I wanted to so bad. I wanted her to be able to have her ginger tea like that she would normally have to help her feel better, you know? And also helps reduce chemotherapy-related nausea. Okay? That's very good. Number 3, may help with weight loss. Okay? Now, I know a lot of us be thinking about that all the time anyway. All right? All right? So, also, it has to do with inflammation. So, I'm summarizing to get through it quicker, guys. It just says that significantly, people that, in a study, they had ginger supplementation and significantly reduced body weight and waist-hip ratio. Waist-hip ratio. People with overweight, who are overweight or obese, okay? But there's that inflammation again. Can help with osteoarthritis. And this is why I was drinking ginger. I was having ginger. This smoothie I just made has ginger in it. Ginger in smoothies, ginger in juices, ginger in teas. Because I had really bad joint pain. Like, it was terrible, you know? So I started drinking that. And it helped out so much. All right? So osteoarthritis involves degeneration of the joints, leading to symptoms such as joint pain and stiffness. Oh, that stiffness is terrible. Can't even get out the bed. You know, back stiff, neck stiff, can't turn, pain. Terrible. Not after drinking and putting ginger and everything, okay? Number 5, may lower blood sugar and improve heart disease risk factors. There we go again with the blood sugar. So if you have diabetes running in your family, if you have heart disease running in your family, on my mom's side, it's more heart disease, okay? And I did have one aunt that had, or 2 aunts that had diabetes. On my dad's side, it's more diabetes, okay? As far as and maybe that's what I heard. All right, so my kid helped me. I might be wrong. I know about the diabetes, but I might be wrong. It's like heart disease as well. So, but this ginger helps both. Okay, so Let me go through all this really quickly. Ginger can reduce HbA1c in people with type 2 diabetes, but they did not conclude that it can lower fasting blood sugar levels in this study. But yeah, I believe it can. Ginger may lower blood sugar levels and improve various heart disease risk factors in people with type 2 diabetes. That's the summary. Number 6, can help treat chronic indigestion. Yes, definitely. And I know of people who have stomach problems that drink ginger in their stomach, drink tea with ginger in it, and it helps relieve stomach pain. Okay? Okay. Number 7, may reduce menstrual pain. And some research has suggested that ginger is more effective than Tylenol. That's what acetaminophen, okay? Caffeine, ibuprofen, and relieving menstrual pain. I stopped, and it says, however, more studies are needed. Don't wait for the studies. Trust your body. I stopped taking those kind of medicines a long time ago, and I just drink some tea. I drink some tea. Matter of fact, we learned about the benefits of cloves and cinnamon the other day when we made our cloves cinnamon water, okay? And while I was reading to you, I discovered that it helps with cramps. And I had some, and it helped, okay? So whatever, I mean, it's in the food. Also, it can help lower cholesterol levels, okay? Reduce cancer risk. Here we go again with the cancer risk, because it has antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. All right. And then number 10, may improve brain function and protects against Alzheimer's disease. What if all the Alzheimer's patients or family members who have Alzheimer's, what if they drank green tea with ginger? Green tea is so good for the brain too. What if, y'all? Let's drink more juice. Let's eat more of these foods that take care of the different organs in our body. Also can help fight infections. Definitely. Okay? And it has antimicrobial properties. All right? So it helps fight infections. All right? So, and then they tell you different recipes that you can use to add ginger to your diet. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to health benefits of cucumber. Y'all, my mouth is still juicy from when I ate that pineapple. It was so good. My mouth started watering. I'm like tripping over by words. All right, so the cucumber, hydration. That's the first thing that number 1. It is so hydrating. If you feel dehydrated, if you haven't been drinking enough water, sometimes I just take a cucumber and eat it like that. And you make juice with cucumbers, it's very hydrating. You want to take your face dry, especially now in the winter. Our skin is changing. It's like really dry all the time. Rub cucumber all over your face. It's so hydrating. It has a high water content that helps relieve dehydration and contain many important vitamins and minerals. It can also benefit the skin health, okay? So, it says for people who do not enjoy drinking water, add cucumber and mint. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Can make it more attractive, okay? It also prevents constipation and avoids kidney stones, okay? So if you have kidney stones or constipation, consuming cucumber will definitely help you out. Now, I will tell you, if you drink a juice that has cucumber or celery, you will be running to the bathroom all day. It's like water, which is running like you drank 8 bottles of water. Okay? That I do notice. Okay? So I don't drink these juices at night before I go to bed, y'all, because it's so hydrating and it's detoxing for your body. Your body's going to respond by having you make multiple trips to the bathroom. Okay? Like you drank a whole bunch of water. All right? So I don't do it at night because then I won't be able to sleep. All right, so next, number 2 is bone health. We have another match. We talked about that earlier with the pineapple. So another thing is you have pineapple that's good for bone health, and then you have cucumber that's good for bone health. You put them together, now you got a team. You got a team of nutrients doing big things for you, okay? Make your food work for you. That's what it's here for, okay? And it has vitamin K that helps improve calcium absorption, which is important. You can take calcium, you can eat foods with calcium, but we need to make sure that we're absorbing the calcium in our bodies. Together, these nutrients can contribute to good bone health. Look at that. Vitamin D is also important for bone health. All right, number 3, cancer, another match. This is also good for cancer. Okay, let me skim down to chopped cucumber with the skin also provides around 1 gram of fiber, and fiber can help protect against colorectal cancer. Okay. Oh, according to an article in the International Journal of Health Services, cucurbitacins, okay, that's the word. I'm going to use that word for my students later. We're going to practice reading it and spelling it. But I want to tell them to spell it before. I don't never tell my students how to do something first. I have them do it so that their brain can try to figure it out first. That's how I do things. We got to get these kids thinking all the time, okay? We can't be feeding them things all the time and telling them how to do them. Be giving them the roadmap all the time. They be sitting there waiting for us to get on the roadmap, and then they don't do nothing, and their brain don't get to exercise their brain like they need to. Y'all, let me get back to this because I'll get off on a whole nother rant, okay? Talking about my babies, all right? All right. It may help prevent cancer by stopping cancer cells from reproducing. You know how powerful that is? So if cancer is running rampant in your body, it's reproducing. But if you eat foods that stops the cancers from reproducing, that is so powerful. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay, so Dana says, sorry, I missed your comment. You like a little juice with your ginger. I sure do, honey. You saw that ginger I put in there? Oh my gosh. You see, I make juice for myself and so my family drink it. They be like, it's too strong. They be like, it is too strong. Yes, I try to be careful. That's why I put this one on the side. Like, I'm going to taste it first. Let me try to be a little bit careful. Because I know my husband going to want some. I know my daughter definitely, Jazzy's going to want some. Maya's going to try to act funny. Like, she's going to be like, and then she drinks it. And she's like, oh, you know. But she try to act funny at first. Okay. Cardiovascular health. Okay. Unpeeled cucumber. Don't be peeling them. Just wash them real good. Vinegar, scrub them. They good to go. All right. So unpeeled cucumber also provides 93 milligrams of potassium, 17 milligrams of magnesium, okay? And then if you consume enough potassium each day, I thought that's what it was going to say. So you make sure that we have enough potassium and magnesium. That's good for heart health. That's good for blood pressure. Reducing sodium intake and increasing potassium intake may help prevent high blood pressure. That's good for, make sure we have enough potassium and magnesium. We can take a supplement or we can have a cucumber. I like to just eat the cucumber, okay? Number 5, again, diabetes. Cucumbers may play a role in controlling and preventing diabetes. It contains substances that may help lower blood pressure, blood sugar, or stop blood glucose from rising too high. You know how my blood pressure started rising high? I'm like, Same thing with the blood sugar, okay? And then it says that they were studying mice, and they figured out that cucumber can help manage the symptoms of diabetes in mice. How the mice got diabetes in the first place, that's a whole nother topic, okay? All right, and the fiber cucumber can manage type 2 diabetes, okay? All right, very good. Number 6, again with the inflammation. All right, so it have anti-inflammatory benefits. Inflammation is a function of the immune system. We want our immune system to function well and not get sick and not get so sick, right? We have to always check our inflammation. All right, so for me, I could feel when my blood pressure was high, I could feel my body change. I could feel the rise of my blood pressure. Also can feel when my body is inflamed, okay? And even my eyes get a little blurry, okay? And my joints ache, you know? And I'm overall tired. It just feels like there's a lot going on inside my body, okay? So always check on yourself. Check in to see how you feel. If you working hard every day, you're not paying attention to yourself like I was, you will miss all this stuff. But listen to your body. Sometimes you gotta stop and just really listen to figure that out. Okay? So experts believe inflammation may help trigger the development of various health conditions such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, autoimmune conditions, depression, and cancer. You know, depression and problems, mental health problems and physical health problems, they get all mixed up together. They're linked, okay? So we got to make sure that we're feeling good emotionally, mentally, spiritually we're well, and also physically our bodies. And then number 7 is skincare. We already talked about that, honey. Putting cucumber on your face. You can use it as a toner, natural toner, okay? It has natural astringent properties. A face pack, mixing cucumber juice and yogurt, okay? Reduce dry skin and blackheads. Honey, listen. This cucumber is good, all right? So that's cucumber. So we're going to get out of cucumber. And we're going to add some to the juicer. So we already have beets in the juicer. And we already have pineapples in the juicer. And now, man, if my kids was in here, they'll be in this kitchen tearing up this cucumber. It smells so good. It smells amazing. Yeah, go eat again. I don't want my Beet here with a juicy mouth. That is so good. Okay, I'm gonna take this thing off. Remember I told you how I went a couple of days without having my raw foods. I was feeling it. But now talking to y'all got me back on track because I did the smoothie over there. I'm doing the juice. And I started eating these raw foods. And I feel different. I feel amazing right now. I had pineapple and a cucumber. Okay. So next we're going to do turmeric. Let me go and get this piece of turmeric. I only have one in here. Now turmeric is so strong. I just use one of these. As a matter of fact, to tell you the truth, I just started juicing with turmeric like a week ago. All right. I put ground turmeric in my oatmeal, sprinkle a little bit in there, in my tea, my green tea, you know what I mean? Also got some ashwagandha loose leaf tea recently. All right. That to help. I forgot about that. I did that too. To drink that before I go to bed so that I can, it helps with stress and relaxation. Okay. And, I have a very busy day. So I drink that ashwagandha and calm myself down. Go to sleep. All right. But anyway, back on track here. Turmeric. So I cut it and this is what it looks like on the inside. Now, the turmeric in here that I'm looking looks more yellow on the inside. And the outside of it looks more like ginger, right? They do look like a little bit. But this one is more, you see that color on the inside? Okay. So turmeric, we're going to put that in there. Boop. Boop. Okay, turmeric. So we're going to put another cucumber in there too. Come on, honey. Oh, it smells good. It smells like life. It smells amazing. I'll put that in there. Watch when that cucumber start juicing. You watch. There's so much water in there. All right. So, a relative of ginger. I just said that they kind of look alike. This vivid yellow-orange spice is common in Indian, Southeast Asian, and Middle Eastern cooking. It's also been used as medicine in places like India for centuries to treat issues such as breathing problems. All right? And it's been touted as a superfood that can fight cancer, ease depression, and more. Again, listen, y'all, I'm convinced that depression, if you have depression, if you eat certain foods, that will help you. I'm convinced, okay? And I'm also convinced, I feel like food is the cure to everything. If we're depressed, anxious, it's not just about what we're going through in the moment or what. Let me drink some water. What we're going through or what happened in our past. It's not just that. It's also because we all go through stress. How does your body handle stress? Okay. So if you're depressed or if you're anxious, for me, I'm like, am I sleeping enough? Am I eating enough raw foods? Am I exercising? You know what I mean? That's what I focus on, okay? And you can change your environment, you can change how you interact with people, and that's great too. But if you're not eating the right foods to support your body, your stress response is going to be very high. So I had to change my stress response by changing what I was eating and getting enough rest. Okay? So let's talk about turmeric. So several compounds in turmeric may support your health. The most well-known of these is curcumin. Scientists are excited about curcumin's potential to ease depression and help antidepressants work better. But so far, research results have been mixed. They always put that, so far it's been mixed, the research results, or no study has proven this yet. Let's go with our guts here, y'all. But we saw up there, it says that turmeric has been used as medicine in places like India for centuries. They've been using turmeric as medicine. What you want to use? You want to be on pills and have to keep taking pills for the rest of your life, or you want some food and take care of your health problems? Like, which one is best for you? Okay? That's how I look at it. Do what's best for you. Type 2 diabetes, again, can help fight inflammation and keep blood sugar levels steady. So it can be used to prevent type 2 diabetes. Okay? All right? And next one, viral infections. Next time you're under the weather, you may want to sip on some turmeric tea all the time. Okay? We put that turmeric powder in that tea. Okay? All the time. And then it helps with the inflammation. So if you don't have inflammation, your body less likely to get sick. Okay? What's the next one? Premenstrual syndrome. Okay? A recent study that followed women for 3 menstrual cycles in a row found that curcumin supplements help ease PMS symptoms. So, not something from the pharmacy, a food or a supplement, right? I mean, this is a good one right here. High cholesterol. Research on turmeric's ability to protect your ticker has been mixed. Some studies have found that turmeric can lower LDL. Yep, LDL is the bad cholesterol. While others concluded that the spice has no effect. So they're still looking into the heart protective possibilities of turmeric. Okay? And then it says, one small study found that turmeric can help ward off heart attacks in people who have had bypass surgery. Listen, it won't hurt. It will only help. If you have a heart problem, you just had surgery, to start incorporating these foods into your diet. Because your body is now not only in the process of trying to make sure your heart works well, but now it has to heal from your surgery. And when our body is trying to heal, it needs nutrients, okay? It needs vitamins, it needs minerals. Again, Alzheimer's disease. People with Alzheimer's disease have chronic inflammation. Don't we keep seeing inflammation? It's like almost no matter what disease we look at, inflammation is a factor. Let's eat and drink foods that's going to make sure that we keep that inflammation in check. Turmeric seems to have natural anti-inflammatory effects. All right? Going down. Arthritis, again, has shown promise for its ability to ease joint pain, stiffness, and inflammation. Okay? And then it says, however, we need more research. Yep. Before turmeric becomes a go-to arthritis treatment, and they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Cancer, again. Okay? In lab and animal studies, turmeric has stopped the growth of tumor cells, helped detoxify enzymes work better and more. Okay? Come on with it now. irritable bowel syndrome. Oh, we said earlier, anything that helps stop the growth of tumor cells, of cancer cells, stop them in their tracks, is good for us. So we want to make sure we're eating foods and drinking juices and drinking teas that contain herbs and spices and whatever we can to take care of ourselves and talk about ourselves and our bodies. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm healthy. I'm so happy and grateful that I get healthier and healthier every day. I'm so happy and grateful that I feel amazing today. I felt good just saying that, y'all. I felt good just saying that. What we put in our minds and in our bodies, that's the tea. Cancer. In lab and animal studies, turmeric has stopped the growth of tumor cells. Oh, we said that already. Irritable bowel syndrome. Early research, including a pilot study of 207 adults and another one using rats, has found that turmeric could help improve IBS symptoms such as abdominal pain. Okay? More research is needed. They're going to be researching forever, but we're going to just be eating food, okay? Headaches. Since it's relative, ginger is also a well-known natural headache remedy. We didn't see that when we were reading up on ginger. It's no surprise that turmeric gets recommended as a headache treatment too, especially for migraines. I told you I used to have chronic migraines, okay? I mean, they would last for days. It would be so intense and so terrible. And then I would take medicine, but I would take Excedrin is what I used to take. And then it would calm down. And then after it would say that you have to take it every so often with the medicine, it would come back. And it would come back. It was like, nah, man. I started telling myself my head feels wonderful today. My head feels wonderful today. And I started drinking teas. Okay? All right. Next. Acne. Now, I don't know if y'all saw on TikTok, they have this new soap out where they use it's turmeric in the soap, okay? Some people claim that putting a turmeric mask on their skin or eating turmeric will help fight stubborn pimples, perhaps because of the spice's reported antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. But there's no hard science to back this up. Of course not. We ain't waiting for science. We're going to do it and see, okay? But I also had turmeric has a skin brightening effect as well, okay? So that's turmeric. So you put the turmeric in there. And we just have one more. So right now we got in the juicer, we got cucumbers. And we have turmeric in here and ginger. That's what we have in here right now. We're going to turn that on in a second. But before we turn that on, we're going to add some green apples. Now, a beet juice, you would never think so, but beets are a little sweet. I'm not sure how many of these apples we're going to need, okay? I got a sneak one. Oh. I gotta do a little dance. I don't be trying to, but it always comes out naturally. I don't know what that is. If you eat something you like and you start dancing, I don't know what that is, but that junk is natural. That happens naturally. All right, so first one says promotes weight loss because of the calorie and carbohydrate content is lower in green apples by about 10% as compared to red apples. I did not know that. Number 2, improves hair quality. I did not know that either. Of all the herbal remedies that are recommended for hair health, green apple is the most underrated. Studies have found that applying its paste or using a shampoo with green apple can help moisturize the scalp and in turn reduce dandruff. Consuming green apples will give you a good dose of vitamin C, in turn adding luster to your hair. Oh my gosh. And it also can promote hair growth. What in the world? I would have never thought green apples could help your hair. Okay? I'm definitely adding green apples to my shampoo. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? I'm definitely adding some. Invigorates your skin. Green apples might aid in treatment of eczema. You know anybody with eczema? You have those eczema creams and all that other stuff. I know in my house we had eczema we was dealing with. Drinking lots of water, getting lots of rest, drinking juice, okay? Detoxing the body, eating more raw foods, eczema goes away. This is by experience, okay? All right? It has antioxidant and antihistamine properties. It's the inflammation again. These properties reduce inflammation and histamine response in the body. All right? So that inflammation ain't nothing but an immune response anyway, okay? So when we're inflamed, that's like our immune system is fighting something in our body. Something is off. And that's an immune response. Just like if we're coughing or we're sneezing, our body is working on the inside, trying to take care of some virus that came in, some infection, you know what I'm saying? So that's an immune response. Okay? Okay, and it says that, not able to get rid of the dark circles no matter how much sleep you get. And vitamin C in green apple speeds up cell regeneration, which in turn helps reduce dark circles. Isn't that something? Another one for protecting vision. Having green apples regularly can also protect your eyesight. Told you I used to wear glasses, y'all. I used to. I couldn't even see up there. I got the school calendar right there. I couldn't even see that. It was so blurry. Okay? The vitamin C, antioxidant, and phytonutrient content in them help fight free radical damage in the retina, protect the lens, and heal wounds in the cornea faster. Oh my gosh. If you have eye surgery, like drinking some green apple juice. Drinking some green apple juice, okay? The peel of green apples is rich in vitamin A, which strengthens the outer layer of the eye and reduces the incidence of infections. Both vitamin A and C also fight night blindness and age-related vision complications. A green apple. A green apple. Woo-wee! I forgot to tell you, I wash my hands. I don't play that. I wash my hands like 40 times when I'm in the kitchen cooking and stuff. And if I leave out the kitchen and go in the living room and sit down, when I come back in, I'm washing it again. I'll be washing these hands, okay? All right, next, improves digestion. We're all guilty of loading up on unhealthy but tasty foods more often than we should. Unfortunately, most fast food is very high in carbohydrates and very low in fiber. And fiber is what your gut needs to keep your digestive system functioning well. All right? And then we have the additives. They talk about the additives that we have there. So the fiber content eliminates most of the metals and unwanted food additives we take in. This is very detoxifying. This is very good. Fiber also relieves constipation by retaining water, which causes stool to harden up, thus preventing the ease of movement, okay? So when we retain water, it causes that problem. At the same time, dietary fiber in apples also prevents diarrhea by soaking up excess water in the stool. Number 6, another one, strengthens joints. As you age, your bones begin to lose their strength, making it difficult to recover from fractures. Just put some apples in here, y'all. And in juice, you don't have to take the seeds out and all that. Like, does it? Let's get kind of full looking. All right. Be there? We got disconnected for a second. Okay, the vitamin C in green apples help in the production of collagen, which strengthens joints and keeps them functioning well. Oh my gosh. Detoxifies the liver, right? We talked about that. The liver, that's the detoxification organ. Got to make sure it's going right. Worry about all the toxins and food additives you get for free with processed and junk foods. Green apples can help detox the liver by removing harmful toxins. It contains antioxidants and fibers that increase bile production, which is responsible for expelling the toxins before they reach the liver. Number 8, strengthens immune systems. Okay. Number 9, prevents asthma. Okay. People who ate about 2 apples a day had reduced risk of asthma. And they ate apples regularly and seem to lower asthma risk in pregnant women for about 5 years post-delivery because of the vitamin C in green apples. 10, reduces the risk of cancer again. Although this might not be an all-out cure, apples can contribute majorly toward lowering cancerous cell growth. Okay, according to multiple studies. More specifically, studies have found that phytochemicals and flavonoids, both present in the peel of green apples, effectively reduces the growth of breast cancer cells. Reduces the growth. Might also inhibit liver and colon cancer cell growth, inhibiting the cell growth. The cancers are trying to spread in your body. You want to stop the growth in their tracks. All right, we got this. Now, that's everything. So, what I'm going to do right now is finish up this juice. We're going to see the juice on the other side, okay? Let me turn this around. Now, we done freshened up a smoothie and made a juice. So, on this side, we got the pulp coming out. And on this side, we have the juice. Let me get my bananas. Oh, my banana's starting to get soft. We're going to put that right back in the freezer. All right, y'all ready? Let me tell you a case. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, let's finish up our juice for the day. I didn't put too many green apples in it because the beets are already kind of sweet. We already have pineapple. That pineapple was so sweet. Okay? So that's the juice that we got. Yeah. Let me get this out of here so you can really see this juice from the bottom. Look at that. Look at all that juice. See that cucumber we added? So in this juice, we have beets, this beet juice, and it's going to be red. We have beets, we have pineapples, we have ginger, turmeric, cucumber, and green apple. All very good. You know that this juice right here is going to be good for inflammation, good for joints, good for heart health, good for vision, good for PMS, okay? Good for athletic performance, good for high blood pressure, good for lowering your cholesterol. Did I say cancer? It's amazing, y'all. Good for the vision, good for hair health, all of this. And I was just talking to y'all about blood pressure. But it has all these additional benefits. Why? Because food is health. Food is health, y'all. So I'm on a health journey right now. I'm losing weight, going to the gym. I exercise every day, but I exercise a little bit here and a little bit there. I'm going to exercise multiple times a day. That's the plan I made for myself. But it's a little bit here and a little bit there. So it's not overwhelming. And it's not, I don't have to worry about, do I feel like doing it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put this right here. So I can get a spoon. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get a spoon real quick. And get a glass. And I hope I don't make a mess now, y'all. Here we go. So we're going to stir it all up. Look at all that juice. So we're going to taste it and turn it off. All right. Let me move this out the way. Don't spill it. You got it, girl. You got it. Look at that. A whole glass of juice. And all this juice left. All this juice left. So I just want to say thank you for joining me today. I got some cleaning up to do. This is health right here. good, y'all. That is good. The way your body feels when you just drink straight nutrients is unmatched. That's good. And it's funny, like you drinking it in your body, it's like, yes, more, more, more. It's like my body couldn't stop. It's like I did not want to stop. I stopped because I need to take a breath. And also because I want to just talk to y'all for a second before we log off. I want to thank you so much for joining me. And I want to join you also on your health journey. I want us to do it together. I want us to get healthier. Trust yourself and your intuition. Listen to your body. Do whatever feels right. Don't be afraid to try new things. You know what I mean? But also start with, this is what I tell people, I've been telling people lately, like start with foods, raw foods that you like already. Write them down. And then start eating them, start putting them in smoothies, start juicing them, whatever you want. But it has to be customized for you. Whenever we want to grow ourselves, if we want to grow our children, we need a customized plan. We don't have to do what everybody else is doing, but what works for us. Okay? So write down what your own action plan, what you want to accomplish in your health, where you are now and where you want to be. And you can you can make a big change in 2 weeks. I did with this juice and with eating sardines and exercising, you know what I mean? 2 weeks, my blood pressure was back to normal. Okay? So you can do it to whatever you want to do. Just customize it for you. Don't do anything you want to do. Don't focus on, I have to stop this and I have to stop that. Stop. It's more, what am I going to include? What am I going to add? See, that's growth. That's abundance. And that's what we do here. And that's why it's called the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute. Even when I'm teaching my students, we don't focus on lack. We focus on growth. Growth and progress. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank you for hanging with me today. I'm back on track. It's been a couple of days. I was having my sardines, but I've been getting distracted and not having my raw food. So today, I'm back on track. And I thank y'all for hanging with me. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Believe in yourself. Believe in your challenge. And always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace. Wow. Yes, that ginger is popping.